Always victory. I have a message from the Goddess of Light for the youth of the world. For the lovers of the mighty I am presence. The Goddess of Light would like for me to continue and to release her words, her love to the youth, to those who love the mighty I am presence. The Goddess of Light would like for you to know more about the victory of the Ascended Masters and the so much love that the mighty I am presence and the Ascended Masters have for you. She says, remember this, beloved, we and the millions who have gone before you have kept the flame for you until you will come to this hour when you have the knowledge that you are contacting your mighty I am presence, and that there is indeed a response. Therefore, you can feel a certain maturity, a certain confidence in your invocations. You feel the vibrancy of light. You have testimony in the youthfulness that appears in your form. The youthfulness that appears in your form and the vibrancy of light around you and the brightness of the mind and the heart. All things around you are like the aura of springtime, and you are in a circle of light that is drawn by your angelic friends and sponsoring masters. Thus, as you have that sense of security that the call compels the answer, as you give testimony again and again to the intercession of Archangel Michael, as he intercedes to save your very life, so know, beloved, that this has come to you by way of your own endurance through certain substances of karma, by way of your faithfulness, by way of your constancy, by way of the years that you have practiced the calling upon the name of the Lord I am that I am. Now, the youth of the world is a promise of God, the Mother, to you, promise of the Goddess of Light. Call upon your mighty I am presence, call upon Archangel Michael, and you will get this vibrancy of life and light, this victory of the light, this inner essence of God victory that the Ascended Masters enjoy in the security of Alpha and Omega. They bear the light of the mighty I am presence, and that is why they are ascended, because they have the security of that light that can break, destroy, and annihilate all witchcraft, black magic. Therefore, as the Goddess of Light says, as you make the invocations to the 7 archangels in the name of your mighty I am presence for the binding of black magic on all who practice it, as well as for the binding of witchcraft and all who practice it, you will be invoking the protection of Almighty God. Even as you pray for yourself, you will be praying for those children of the light who know not how to invoke it for themselves. Therefore, this is the victory of calling upon Archangel Michael. As you pray, as you call upon the light of the 7 mighty archangels, so your prayers will also free others. This is the victory of the light of the mighty I am presence. This is the joy of God. So the Goddess of Light would like you to come to the Ascended Masters. She says, know then that momentum does count much for those who newly enter the path of the Ascended Masters, who may yet have with them their worldly substance and karma. Therefore, you see yourselves as elder brothers and sisters on the path to the children of light. And you should see the Ascended Masters as your elder brothers and sisters. And you should remind yourselves that the Ascended Masters have gone before you. They have been there. They are there to be with you, to show you the way. Now, she goes ahead, and these are her words. Remember when you felt as a shorn lamb, when you depended upon your father and your mother, and you would run to clutch their hands when the thunder and the lightning descended? Understand that there are many babes who enter this path of the mighty I am presence, and know not how treacherous are the fallen ones, who will snatch them away from the call of their mighty I am presence. And therefore, these fallen ones must level accusation of cult and all manners of charges against the person of the messenger of light to destroy her image, his image, malign her character, his character, and therefore to discourage and disillusion those coming on the path as to the truth of the ascended master's teachings. Yes, now I speak. There will be those who will say this is a cult, this is that. They would malign other people. They would say all sorts of things so as to stop you from getting to the victory of the mighty I Am presence and entering into the protection of the ascended masters. Beloved, so she says, beloved ones, the goddess of light says, beloved ones, the majority of them have not even presumed to challenge the teachings themselves. For these teachings of the ascended masters are ironclad, and they are written in the book of life. They are found in the retreats of the ascended masters by all who are of the light. There is not one etheric retreat of the great white brotherhood connected with this planet, or the planet Venus, or the planet Mercury, that does not contain all of the dictations of the ascended masters, all of the writings, all of the spoken word that have come forth from the messenger. Therefore, it is important to call to the host of the Lord for the sealing, the binding, and the encirclement of all reservoirs of darkness, misqualified energies that these fallen ones collect to use against the light bearers, to turn the children of light from God, from the mighty I Am that I am. Now, I speak, and I will tell you from my own personal experience that the victory of the mighty I Am presence is extraordinary. It is a mystery beyond all mysteries. And I will ask you to read up on the Goddess of Light. Summit Lighthouse, go to summitlighthouse.org. Always victory.